On the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Let's go.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. They'll go again with Genty. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Collins. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the Raiders have recovered. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Stroud to throw it. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
It's just called, as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Stroud sets up the play action. Got his man, Dell. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Stroud working out of the gun to Mixon on the check down. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's second down.
On the quick, right?
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
All right.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead. Fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy.
Dalton Schultz from a yard out. And the Texans are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
From the 41, here's second and 3.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Over the middle, complete. That's Thornton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. 10.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Ritter to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Okay,
first and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
Here's Ritter. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Taysom Hill with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fight, 97. Let's go now. Hut.
On 1st down, it's Genty. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Ritter now. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 40-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Here's Stroud. Connecting with Mixon.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, uno more. 118. What's that?
Now Stroud. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is they're all 30 yards downfield after that play.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long.
118. Why Tony? Buggy.
Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here.
South.
Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Ready. Black, shot, 17. Blue, check. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Now a handoff to Genty. Fighting through.
Ashton Genty, ball carrier. He was brought down by Kalen Moore. 8 yards.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Raiders, their hopes of finishing above 500 stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.